Hi, my name is Parker Anderson, and I will be discussing privacy and security concerns. And as you can see, that is me with the arrow sticking into my temple. So I will be discussing the aggregation of information, which includes geolocation, cookies, and browser history, along with Anonymity Online, which includes proxy servers and Tor. Did I say that right? So the aggregation of information includes geolocation, which is a specific function that can find the geographic location of a person or device by using digital information processed through the internet. This information can be obtained in a number of ways, including data about users' IP address, MAC address, Wi-Fi connection location, and GPS coordinates. So geolocation gives the ability to get local traffic information and detailed directions to gas stations, restaurants, hotels, and other services. So as you can see, it has its benefits. However, giving out your location may be dangerous. There are ways that hackers can find your location, and maybe if you're on a vacation, they'll go to your home address and break into your house, and oh well, you're out of luck. So there are ways to disable geolocation in Google Chrome, which I will be showing you right now. So disabling geolocation on Google Chrome is actually very easy. You're just going to need to go to this upper right tab, click on this button right here, you go down to settings. So once these settings load up, you're going to scroll all the way down to show advanced settings, go down to this privacy menu and click on content settings. And then from there you just go down to location, where they give you three different options. The one I use is to ask when a site tries to track your physical location, which is the recommended setting for Chrome. However, you can change it so that sites will not track your location. So the next topic on aggregation of information is cookies. So a cookie is basically sent from a server to the browser, and it's stored within the browser in the computer's hard drive. Now these cookies are used to make the interaction with websites easier for users. So once you go onto a website, you will be recognized upon later visits if you have these cookies saved. So this includes when you click Remember Login, which stores names and passwords. Those are cookies. So in the past, cookies were solely used for remembering specific user wants, but now marketers can collect personal user information, and web developers can do the same thing. And what they'll do is track your visits and on specific web pages, and they will customize certain ads for you. So this can be done by third-party cookies as well, which usually employed to observe user browsing habits and determine interests for advertising customization. So again, cookies can store your information on your hard drive about certain browsers that you go on, and this can be used against you, so to say, in advertising. But there are ways to disable cookies in Google Chrome, which I will be showing you right now. Disabling cookies on Google Chrome is just as simple as disabling geolocation. You go to the same tab, Settings, down to Advanced Settings, Privacy, Content Settings, and here it is, the first menu, Cookies. So what I have here is a block on third-party cookies, but there are other options that you could do, such as allowing data to be set, or just blocking any cookies from being used. So the last topic on aggregation of information deals with browser history, which we are all familiar with as being, what websites you have viewed in the past. So advertising companies are able to look at these browser histories to determine what advertising best suits that user. This is linked with cookies, as we saw in the previous slide, which can do the same thing. There are privacy settings available for your browser history, which I won't be going over in this, but it is very simple to do. So next I will be talking about being anonymous online. One way you could do this is through a proxy server. Proxy servers are hardware or software which acts as an intermediary between an endpoint device and another server from which that device is requesting a service. So through this you can hide your IP address, and if you're trying to be anonymous, what's the best way to do that than hide your IP address? So by sending information through a server, you are able to hide your IP address, you could hide your location, along with multiple other sources. So next is Tor, which is another way to be anonymous. The Tor network disguises your identity by moving your traffic across different Tor servers and encrypting that traffic so that it isn't traced back to you. This is used for keeping internet activities out of the hands of advertisers, ISPs, and websites. So again, you're trying to be anonymous online. This program is a good way to stay anonymous. And I will be showing you where to go to download the Tor program right now. Alright, so downloading Tor is very simple. You just need to go to their website, torproject.org. Wait for that to load up. Simply go to the download Tor button. And of course you click download, and if you're not using Mac, Windows, or Linux. So download, and it should pop up right here, and I won't download it again because I already have it on my computer. So Tor is a great way to stay anonymous online. However, not everybody knows about being anonymous online, which is why there have been privacy and security concerns. Especially in the past year or so, we've seen NSA scandals and other government interventions with online interactions that have led to these privacy and security concerns. So, as we can see from this chart, more and more people are concerned about privacy on the internet. From the past year, 63% of people are more concerned than they were last year about privacy. 32%, no change in concern, and 5% less concerned. So as we see, more and more people are being concerned about these issues. So in summary, the rise of computational systems has led to privacy and security concerns. More than ever, people before are worried about their personal information leaking or being used by hackers. People are worried about cookies and geolocation and how they can be used against them. However, there are ways to protect yourself against breaches through privacy settings and through Anonymity Online, as we saw earlier. This is my video on privacy and security concerns.
What privacy and security concerns arise from the use of the internet? There are multiple things that lead to privacy concerns amongst the public. One of these are cookies, which store data from a website onto a user's browser. In some cases, advertisers can use these cookies to create ads based on the user's history. Another concern is geolocation, which can track the location of an internet-connected device, such as a phone or a computer. One last privacy concern is browsing history. Like cookies, some advertisers can look at your history and make their advertisements based on your personal information. All of these things cause security and privacy concerns, but can be prevented with certain privacy settings and using spyware. Hey Park, what are you doing? Oh, hey Rev. I'm just surfing the internet on my laptop here. Sweet. I love using the internet too, but I hate how governments and corporations spy on us, Yeah, I know what you mean. Corporations nowadays monitor what websites we view to make advertisements based on our search histories. Wow, that's crazy. I wish there was some way you could prevent them from seeing all that. I feel like my privacy is being invaded. Cool your jets, Rad. There is a way to do it. You could download a program to search the web anonymously. What program is that? It's called Tor, and it allows a user to be anonymous while surfing the internet. Gee whiz, that sounds swell. Next time we're on the internet, I'll download Tor.
Finally, I will be going over my website. I did it on privacy, more specifically on cookies and geolocation. So throughout, I go through cookies, some more in-depth things than that I explained earlier, how to disable them, as I went over. Also went over geolocation more in depth and how to disable them, as we saw earlier. Also stated some laws that protect you against certain things that you are concerned about when it comes to privacy and security. And finally, I give you a relation to the course and a conclusion, and then some references. So this is my final project, and yeah, I didn't know how to do much with it, but hope you like it.